Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping in on Rollercoin. We're going to be checking out how the account has changed. We're also going to be looking at the new update which brings you more opportunities to earn RLT. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we are in my Rollercoin account and it has been a week or so since the last time we were in here, so let's quickly run through the numbers. So the last time we were here, our power was at 24.209 petahashes. You can now see we are at 25.524 petahashes, so a nice little increase there. We were also at 62% on our total bonus power. We are now at 68%, so that's an increase of 6%, which is also very nice. And yeah, so obviously those increases have simply come because recently, if we dive in here, Rollercoin topped up the original limited Galaxy Explorer case 1, and I had a few goes on that, and then they also added the limited Galaxy Explorer case 2, and I had a few goes on that, and so we basically got ourselves some miners, boosted our power, which in turn boosted our bonus. Now I've got a bit of a surprise for you, or not necessarily a surprise, but again it's just a way of me saying thanks to you. So obviously I've used these loot boxes to get the extra miners and the extra power, but as you can see here, these are the extra ones we got. So we got these ones here, the smaller ones, and we got this one and these two. So we got 3 big ones and we got, what's that, 7 smaller ones. So that is basically what gave us, or partly should I say, what gave us the extra power. Now like I say, I want to do something to give back to you just for your support of my channel and to say a massive thank you. I did this in the video I did for Contract Miner, and I am going to be doing it on here. So basically, when the marketplace is launched, what I'm going to do, because you can see we've got all of these duplicates, so you only get the bonus power from 1. So each one of these will give you obviously the mining power, and then if you go into the collections, you'll get a bonus power, and now you only get that bonus power once. So what I'm planning to do is, when the marketplace is launched, I'm going to do a live stream. Now this is something I did say I'm going to do in Contract Miner as well, but I'm going to do a live stream, and then anybody that is attending that live stream is going to have the opportunity to get hold of any spare, like any of these duplicate miners I have. I mean, by the time that is launched, I could well have more, but anyone that watches that live stream will have the opportunity to get these miners at a very low price, because I'm guessing that once that market is launched, these miners are going to suddenly go up in price. Now I'm going to be giving you them at a really good price, probably a lot lower than what they're going to be selling on the market when it is launched, just to say a big thank you back to you guys. So I will keep you posted, and I will let you know when that live stream is going to be ready or will be aired. So just make sure you're in there. Also as well, you know, it's going to be pretty much a fairly relaxed affair. So if you guys do have any direct questions, you know, to do with Rollercoin, and when I do the one for Contract Miner, if you have any questions to do with Contract Miner, then I will answer those in that live stream. And for those of you that don't really know a whole lot about Rollercoin but think it looks fun and an interesting way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to an earlier review. Now that's going to give you more details and a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your account up and running and earning some of that free crypto. Okay, so let's get back to the video and why we were here. So obviously, as you can see, Rollercoin have now launched a task wall. Now this is something I was hoping Rollercoin would actually sort of avoid doing, because it's something that every program does. Don't get me wrong, it's essentially money for old rope. All they have to do is essentially create a few extra pages, put the code in there, and sort of customize it to how they want it to look, and then all the tasks or things you need to do, the offers and rewards are essentially all automatically propagated through the code and who they're getting them from. So like I say, it's something that everybody does, but I can understand Rollercoin doing it because, like I say, it's just dead easy, and obviously they make a bit of cash or whatever from it, as well as giving you the RLT. Now, basically, the way it works is that you'd come in here, you would pick a task. Obviously, you can pick task if you want to just look at the tasks, or you can click surveys if you just want to look at the surveys. Now, I will have to say, knowing how long some of these surveys can take you, especially Uno surveys, I actually like Uno surveys for the one reason that if you get partway through a survey and then for some weird reason they deem that you're not suitable, they will just simply then give you another survey. But I've actually been in a position where I've ended up having to do, say, three parts of surveys, and then I've finally completed it on the fourth one. But essentially, you have to go through essentially basically nearly 4 surveys before you get in the payout. So the payout of 1.5 RLT seems very low for the amount of time you might have to put in. The only thing I can think of is there is the possibility they've limited the surveys to short ones, because you can do Uno surveys sometimes do 4-minute surveys or like 2-minute surveys, and literally all it does is ask you your name, your date of birth, and sort of where you live, or something dead easy. Now if it was that, then great. I mean, you're going to be earning, you can do that 3 times and you can earn yourself, what's that, 4.5 RLT. So that's cool. But if you're ended up having to do a 20-minute survey for 1.5 RLT, I personally don't think it is the greatest payoff, to be quite honest. And then you got the tasks, and I mean, some of these are quite easy. Also, as well, you've got to look at here it says it's for iOS, so that's only going to be for iPhones. That has to be completed on an iPad. That's iOS, iPhone. So they're not always, if you're using a mobile device, you're not always going to be able to use it. Also, as well, if you're using it on a PC, you're not going to be able to use it either. Some of these, I mean, it says 24 RLT, which I guess depending on how you look at it, I just look at it as 24 RLT. A lot of people look at that as $24 because obviously RLT, like USDT, one is apparently worth $1. For me, it's 24 RLT. I never look at RLT in any currency denomination because you can't withdraw it. So what is the point in saying that's $24 if you can't withdraw it? It's 24 RLT. I know I say stuff like this all the time about RLT, but it's an in-game currency, guys. If they're saying something is 350 RLT, it's 350 RLT. It's not $350. The only way that's $350 is if you've deposited $350 in, let's say, Bitcoin, then changed that into RLT. That's the only way it works out to be $350. If you've just built that up in your account, it's 350 RLT because you can't withdraw it. Anyway, I'm sure I'll probably bring this up again at some other point and you could all moan at me, but anyway, that's how I feel about it. But 24 RLT, the task for this is basically you've got to install the game onto your Android phone, and then you've got to reach level 17. But the way I look at it is you guys are doing so much online already, with all the different programs you're probably involved with. Do you want to have to give more time to something else just to earn yourself some 24 RLT? If that's cool, if you like gaming, then brilliant. You know, I don't think this one's great. Yeah, because you've got to make an in-app purchase. So that is totally pointless because if your in-app purchase might be $5, and then you're getting 5.7 RLT, which obviously it you know it's that is just totally pointless. I feel some like it's I don't know. For me, I don't think this is a great thing. I think yes, it gives everybody a new way of earning RLT. I'm not knocking that. That is brilliant. The fact that you've now got another way you can do it. But the only thing I will say is that just really, really read the details and work out in your head, is this actually worth my time? Because like I say, those ones I was looking at earlier that are gonna, the surveys, for me, spending 20 minutes on a survey and getting 1.5 RLT is absolute waste of time. Survey time, all of these are around about, the average time of any of these surveys is around about 15 minutes. So you got to think to yourself, is that worth my time? Also, like I say, if you're doing Uno, and then halfway through that 15-minute survey, which is let's say 7.5 minutes, they deem you're not suitable, you'll then get another survey. So you could get halfway through that one, so then that's 15 minutes, and then they could deem you not suitable for that one. So like I say, I've done them in the past, and it's taken me 3 or 4 attempts before I've actually completed the survey. And then you're thinking, well, how much time have I just spent to do that to get 1.5 RLT? For me, I would just say adjust your power settings. If you really want RLT that bad, then adjust your power settings and just mine it 100%, rather than coming on here. I don't know how popular this is going to be. I don't think it's really something that should be on here. I always look at Rollercoin because of how many updates they do. They always try and do something a little bit special, something different, and then to plonk a task wall in, or offer wall essentially is what it is, just like everybody else. I personally think it's just a bit of an easy out, or just an easy way of lobbing something in there so it looks like an update, but it's not really. I've looked into doing stuff like this on websites I've ran, and simply you just literally go to a site, you sign up, you put your web address in there, which they then verify. You then copy and paste some code, which you can customize so it looks how you want it to look, and then just essentially stick it in your website, and that's it. It's really not that difficult. I would almost go to say it's quite lazy compared to everything else Rollercoin have done. You go on to I go on to some programs and I would expect to find this, but how, like I say, that Rollercoin, I feel, have done, put so much work into their site. It's just a cheap way of doing an update. I mean, I'll say to you how low a spec update this is. is they've not even posted it on their Facebook page as of yet. They've not put it on the Facebook page. They've not announced it in their Discord channel. I don't think they've announced it on their Twitter. So it's clearly they don't see it as an update. So, like I say, I just think it. Yeah. Anyway. That's the update. If you are interested in doing it, you've got a payout history. You can click on here how it works, which is dead simple. Basically, just view the details, read what you've got to do. If you want to do it, then click on view task. It will take you through to the website, and then you can fill out any forms or whatever you want to do. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, as you might have realized. Anyway, for those of you that are interested in that earlier video that I talked about, it's probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, it really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.